The Office. Written, narrated, and produced by Muhammad AMIR. An office worker is working late at night in his office, held on to working overtime by his boss. He had no choice. He did not want to get fired, and at least he'll get some compensation from his overworking. Oh man, another overtime, but hey, at least I can take as many breaks as I want, and nobody can get mad at me. David says as he knows that he's the only one left at the office. The boss and other co-workers had long gone home, and he is left there alone with no one to watch his back. Better get another cup of coffee before continuing, or else I'm going to get sleepy and fell asleep. As he went to get a refill on his coffee, he tripped on something, and he fell, hitting his head on the floor. Ugh, my head. Huh? Wait, what? David is confused. He opened his eyes to see that he is no longer in his office. He is at a foreign, strange place, a place that resembled his office, except everything is yellow, old, and moldy, making it somewhat uncanny. David walked around to a supposed hallway and snuck a peek from the corners to realize the hallway is almost endless. The length is nowhere that of his actual office. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Where am I? How am I here? How do I get back? Those thoughts lingers in David's head as he walked around to find an exit. During David's walk to find an exit, he saw what he assumed is his co-worker as he is wearing a corporate uniform. He approaches him slowly. Hey you, you are from this company, right? Can you help me? I think I'm lost and I need to get back. There's a lot of things that I haven't finished yet. The co-worker spins his head around to look at David. David made a huge sound of inhaling, not believing what he's seeing. The co-worker appears to not have any facial features. No eyes, no nose, no ears, but only a mouth to converse with. The entity utters, David did not understand a word it said, but he backed off slowly until the entity is out of his sight. What the hell was that? I need to get out of here, or that thing is probably going to kill me in some way. He hides in a corner and saw the entity is just walking around mindlessly like how an office worker does. The entity utters the same thing over and over again, even if David isn't face to face with it. David records the creature's message and plays it in reverse to understand it.
I am going to eat you alive if you don't get out of here before 3 a.m.
David is in shock. He knows doom is near if he didn't get out soon. He looks at his wristwatch. The time is 1:30 a.m. He still has time left to get out before the monster gets aggressive. He tried everything to find a way out frantically. He found an office table, He opened the metal drawer. There lies a map. He tries to understand the map fully and then move towards the supposed exit it provides. After arriving at the goal provided by the map, he arrived at a place resembling a forest. David is struck with a sense of dread as he knows there's no exit nearby and he's been tricked. Damn it, the map is useless. It brought me nowhere. How am I supposed to live like this? I'm totally going to die if this continues. He noticed something peculiar with the trees and began knocking and slamming on them. The trees were actually wooden doors. David opened one of them and looked inside. There lies to be another map. David is skeptical because the last map led him here to nowhere, but he doesn't have time to think about it. The reality is, he got a guide now. I'm skeptical about this, but this is my only lead. I have to follow it. Either way, may God be on my side. He looked at his watch, and it's already 2:30. Only a couple minutes left before the monster gets aggressive. Following the map from the trees, he was led to a place filled with metal pipes. He figured it could be a way out, as the door in his office was a metal door. While David is on the move, he suddenly heard a clicking sound. He sweats profusely. That sound is the sound of a mouth clicking, meaning the monsters are on the move and they use echolocation to find their prey. He looked at his wristwatch to see it points to 3 a.m. I'm screwed. I'm totally dead. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit! David sneakily tried to find an exit. He finally spots a door at the corner of his vision that has a neon sign that said exit. David sneakily tried to get closer to the door without alerting the monster, but he made a blunder. A pipe broke and made a loud metal sound. It alerted all the monsters nearby. No time to think. David rushed to the door. The monster senses the frantic movement of David and started chasing him. He opens the door and slammed it hardly behind him, leaving the human-like monsters behind. David woke up. Turns out, his whole adventure was just a bad dream. Still in his office chair, he realized he actually just accidentally dozed off. None of the horrors that happened for real. He is relieved. Oh man, thank God. It was just a dream. A really bad one. He checked his watch to see that it's 7 a.m. now, the time where office workers start their day. He went to the coffee machine and saw a worker grabbing their first cup of coffee. David went in to tell his story. Hey man, I just did overtime and had the weirdest nightmare. You're not going to believe me. The co-worker spun his head around to look at David, revealing his lack of facial features.
Alright.